I built a career photographing love stories globally. Harper's Bazaar named me a top wedding photographer around the world. A mountaintop moment. But that real change didn't happen on stages or in magazines. It happened outside, by the river, in the ocean. It happened because I made time to play in nature. While surfing, my husband shared with me, if you're ever held down by a big wave, the most important thing to remember is to stay calm. And in 2013, I was held down by a big wave, and my life was anything but calm. I had no choice but to declare bankruptcy. I was a single young mother in almost $1 million of debt because of a financially, emotionally, and mentally abusive relationship. I was drowning. And then my rock, my dad, passed away from cancer. My daily life was a consistent struggle to remember to breathe and keep my head above water. I was flooded with heartbreak, fear, and anger. And it was that flood that helped me notice the calm rush of a nearby river that flowed behind my house. And that river called to me each day. I could hear the sound of water flowing over rocks. I just wanted to sit there for 5 minutes. But the adult in me said, "Girl, you don't have time to play. You have bills to pay, edits to complete, and a bankruptcy to file." And then, on one luminescent spring afternoon, I finally answered the call. And I made my way down to the river. As I sat on my yellow blanket and watched nature so alive happening around me. A chipmunk popped its head out near a rock, cleaned its face, and stared directly at me. 5 minutes became an hour. And in that hour, I realized that it didn't matter if I was having a bad day or a good day. Life continued around the river. The sound of water soothed me and brought me so much joy and curiosity, giving me a safe space to explore my problem and not feel overwhelmed and give up. Making time to spend by that river for myself was healing, because playing in nature offers us a space to conquer the most difficult circumstances by giving us peace, clarity, and helping us envision a way forward. I didn't realize how ahead of my time I was until I read a 2019 study by Matthew White for the UK government. This study found that just 2 hours per week in nature improves good health and psychological well-being. Additionally, the National Institute for Play found that play reduces stress hormones and releases endorphins, improving mood and good health. Still, many adults feel that play is irresponsible, indulgent, something to be earned after productivity. Yet, many people feel burnt out, stressed, and unable to imagine a path forward. Research by Dr. Cheng Li found that time in nature measurably lowers cortisol, the primary stress hormone, and activates our parasympathetic nervous system, the branch responsible for rest, recovery, and calm. So, recently, my husband, the one I was sharing with you, who offered that sage advice, he bought us a 2-week surf trip for my birthday to Barbados. And my initial response was, 2 weeks? I have bills to pay, edits to complete, and this time, a TEDx to prepare for. But let me tell you about Barbados. Every day we made time to check the waves. We got into the ocean and we focused on having fun. I caught my best wave yet. I paddled hard. And as soon as I could feel the ocean lift me, I popped up. And I looked courageously in the direction where I was headed. A gentle breeze surrounding me, hair blowing in the wind. I rode that glassy wave. And I knew with confidence that I could ride any wave with tools and confidence to move forward. At the end of my wave, a sea turtle popped its head out of the water, looked at me, and took a breath, as if it were telling me, congratulations for a job well done. Marine biologist, writer, and environmental pioneer Rachel Carson once said, "Those who contemplate the beauty of the ocean find reserves of strength that will endure as long as life lasts." And in a world where life inevitably will bring us waves we cannot control, making time to play in nature may be one of the most powerful tools we can use to learn to ride them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.